Now let's start our new exercise, exercise 1.3. This exercise is the last exercise of this chapter 1, large numbers. And exercise 1.3 is about the Roman numerals. Okay, so before starting this exercise, I will teach you the rules of writing the Roman numerals, okay, and the basic symbols of this Roman numerals. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to do this exercise. If you will see these rules one by one, whatever I will teach you carefully, it will be really very easy for you to do the Roman numerals. Okay, so now let's start. See the 7 basic symbols of Roman numerals. I said you that there are 7 basic symbols in Roman numerals, and what does it represent or how much it is equivalent in Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, so what is this Hindu-Arabic? Hindu-Arabic system, you can say, or Hindu-Arabic numerals. We use the digit from 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From 0 to 9, there are 10 digits. Okay, and we use this digit only to make the number. We use this digit only to make a number, whether it is a small number or big number. What are the digits I said from 0 to 9? Now if I want to make 345, I have used 3, 4, 5. And these are the digits I have said from 0 to 9. I said you the digits from 0 to 9. And I have used the digits from there only, from the 10 digits, 3, 4, 5. So that digits, the 10 digits we used to make a small number, big number, and we use that digits to make a number. So they are in these are in Hindu-Arabic numerals. These are Hindu-Arabic numerals. Till now, whatever numbers you write in Hindu-Arabic system. You are writing in Hindu-Arabic system. Okay, you are system. And the number we write is Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, what I said, the numbers, whatever the digits we used to write these are in Hindu-Arabic system, and the numbers we write are in Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, so now let's start. Now let's see what are the 7 basic symbols and what does it, how much it is equivalent in Hindu-Arabic. Okay, now first one is this. If you see this symbol, okay, what does it represent and how much it is equal to in Hindu-Arabic? It is equal to 1. If you see this symbol in, this is Roman symbol, and how much it is equivalent? 1. Now let's see our second basic symbol. This is the second basic symbol. Is V, and what does it read? How much it is equivalent in Hindu-Arabic? It is equivalent to 5. This symbol means 5. It is equivalent to 5. Now let's see our third basic symbol, that is X. This is the symbol. And how much does it equivalent in Hindu-Arabic? 10. Okay. Now let's see our next one is how much? L. Okay. And L is equivalent in Hindu-Arabic 50. It is 50. Now let's see the next one, that is C. C means 100. Wherever you see these symbols and how much it is equivalent to, you have to keep in your mind. D means 500. D means 500. Then M means 1000. M means 1000. Now let's see one more time. These are the Roman symbols. These are the 7 basic Roman symbols. And these symbols, how much it is equivalent in Hindu-Arabic? How much it is equivalent in Hindu-Arabic? So wherever you see this symbol, this is equivalent to 1. Wherever you see this symbol, it is equivalent to 5. This is equivalent to 10. L means 50. C means 100. D means 500. M means 1000. So you have to keep in your mind the 7 basic symbols and their how much it is equivalent in Hindu-Arabic. Okay, so these are the 7 basic symbols and how much it is equal in Hindu-Arabic. Okay, so this was number 1. It's not a rule, but to make you understand that there are 7 basic symbols and we use these symbols only. We use these 7 symbols only to make any Roman numeral. Okay, we use these symbol. What I say in Hindu Arabic that we use from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We use these 10 digits only to make any numbers. Same way, we will use these 7 basic symbols of these Roman numerals to make any number. Okay, so now let's start our rules of writing the Roman numerals. So now let's see the rule number 1. Rule number 1 means if the same symbol is repeated one after the other, their values get added up. Now see here, I have written this in Roman system. Okay, I have written this in Roman system. Now can you see this? This means 1, this also means 1. Can you see the symbol has got repeated? The same symbol got repeated. So what I said, if the symbols get repeated, their values get added up. So this is 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So in Roman system, what you will read this? 2. What you will read this? 2. Now see here. I have written this. Written this in Roman system. This is the Roman number. Okay. Now x means 10. And can you see the symbols has got repeated? See, it has got repeated. And x means 10. Then what I said, if the symbols get repeated, their values get added up. Their values get added up. So this means 10. Again 10 plus 10. So 10, 10, 20 plus 10 is 30. Okay, understood? First rule is that if the same symbol is repeated one after the other, their values get added up. Now, one thing you have to remember, what I said, if the symbols get repeated, their values get added up. But you have to remember one thing, that you cannot repeat 5, this Roman symbol, you cannot repeat this, you cannot repeat this. We cannot repeat this. Cannot repeat. The same symbols get repeated up, their values get added up, but we cannot repeat this symbol, that is 5, that represent L means 50, B means 500. We cannot repeat this symbol. Now why? See here. For 10 what we write? We write X. We write this symbol. We don't write for 10 now. For 10, do we write like this? 5, 5. This means 5. This symbol means 5. And do we write like this? 5, 5, 2, 5. No, we don't write. This is wrong. We write only 1. That is X. Okay. So, for 100, what I said you, the 7 basic symbols is, the 7 basic symbol in, I showed you C, and C means 100. So, for 100, what we write? C. Do we write for 100 like this? L, L. That 50 plus 50, 100. Do we write? No, we don't write. This is wrong. Okay. So this is the exception, that we do not repeat this symbol. That is 5, L means 50, B means 500. We do not repeat this. We do not repeat this symbol. Okay. So don't repeat this. For 1000 what we write? M. For 1000 what we write? M. We don't write for 1000. What I said, D means 500. So do we write for D 2D? That 500 plus 500 is 1000. This is also wrong. So always keep in mind that don't repeat this. They are written only once. They are not repeated. Okay? They are not repeated. But we can repeat this 10. We can repeat this C, that is 100. We can repeat this. We cannot repeat these symbols, but we can repeat. We cannot repeat these symbols, but we can repeat these symbols. Okay. This, and this. We can repeat this. We can repeat this. Now how? See here. For writing 2, how we write? We write this symbol twice. For writing 3, we use this symbol thrice. For writing 20, we use this only, no? Twice. This means 10. So we will write double. For writing 200, we will use this C twice. 100, 200. Okay. For writing 2000, these are the exception. These are exception. Okay. These three symbols are exception, that we cannot repeat this. Okay. This is our rule number 2. Now our second rule tells us that if the smaller value is written after or at the right side of the greater value, okay, then the value of the numeral is the sum of the value of the symbol. That means that, see here, this is a greater value, this one is a smaller value. What I say, that smaller value, if the smaller value is written at the right side, this one is the right side, or you can say after the greater value, this one is the greater value, this means 5, this means 1, is written after the greater value, then the value of the numeral, whatever the number we will get now, is the sum of the value of the symbols. Now what this value means? 5. What does this means? 1. Okay, what I said, see once more time, that if the smaller value is written after, or you can say the right side of the greater value, okay, the value of the numeral is the sum of the value of the symbol. Sum means add. Addition of these two symbols value. And this symbol, what does it represent? 5. This symbol means, what is the value of this symbol? 5. What is the value of this symbol? 1. So, we will add them. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay. So, whenever you will see a smaller value after the greater value, so their values will get added up. Now, let's see one more example. In my rule, what I have said, in my second rule, that if a smaller value is written, if the symbol of smaller value is written after or at the right side of the greater value, this symbol is of greater value, this symbol is of smaller value, so the value of numeral will be the sum of the value of the symbol. Sum of the value of symbol means, this means 10, this means 1. So 10 plus 1 is 11. So this Roman numeral value is 11. What its value is 11. So this was rule number 2. Now let's see our rule number 3. Now our rule number 3 is that this one is smaller value. This symbol is of smaller value. And this symbol is of greater value. This symbol is of smaller value, this symbol is of greater value. Okay. So, in this rule, if the smaller value is written before the greater value, okay, if the smaller value is written before the greater value, or you can say at the left side of the greater value, then the value of the numeral, what we are going to get the answer, is the difference of the value of the two symbols. Okay, see this means 5, the greater value, what is the value of this? 5. What is the value of this? 1. So, we will write 5 minus 1, that is 4. So, what is the value of this numeral? 4. The value of this numeral is 4. In third rule tells us that if the symbol of the smaller value is written before or at the left side of the greater value, then the value of the numeral will be the difference. Difference means you have to subtract. Okay, will be the difference of the value of the two symbols. These are the two symbols, and what are their value? It will get subtracted. This one is of greater value will come first, minus the smaller value. Okay. One more example is this here. These are the two symbols. Okay. Now, can you see the smaller value, the symbol of smaller value is written before this greater value? The greater value, this is smaller value. So, what will happen according to the third rule? The value of the numeral will be the difference of the value of the symbols. So, this means 10 and this means 1. So, 10 minus 1 is 9. So, So this means the value of this Roman number is 9. Okay, now you have understood. Our second rule was that if the smaller value is written after the greater value, you will add the value of the two symbols. And in third rule is that if the symbol of smaller value is written before the greater value, the value of the numeral is the difference. Difference means you have to subtract the value of the two symbols. Okay, so this was the third rule. Now let's see our last rule, that is fourth rule. So now let's see the fourth rule. See, I have written the symbol in combined form. Okay. Now what is in this rule? Why I have written in combined form? So wherever you see the symbol in combined form, what you have to do is that you can see these two symbols are of greater value than this symbol. This one is of greater value, this one is also of greater value. So when the symbol of smaller value is in the middle of the symbol of two greater value is subtracted, the smaller value is subtracted from the symbol of greater value at the right side. Symbol of smaller value will get subtracted from the symbol of greater value at the right side. Now let's see what does this symbol represent. Okay, how much this symbol is equivalent in Hindu Arabic. Now this means 10. Okay, this means 10. This symbol means 10. And now what I say, if you see the smaller value, if you see the symbol of the smaller value between the symbol of the two greater value, then the symbol of the smaller value will get subtracted from the symbol of greater value at the right side. This one is at right side. So what you have to do? This symbol will get added up with this symbol. So plus, this one is 5 minus 1. See, the symbol of the smaller value has got subtracted from the symbol of greater value. Okay, don't add with this. Okay, you have to subtract from the greater value at the right side of the smaller value. So 10 plus 5 minus 1 is 4. So 10 plus 4 is 14. Okay, now let's see one more example. See, I have written this is a combination of symbols. I have combined here the symbol. Now how to write? This means 10. The value of this symbol is 10. The value of this symbol is 10. So add it up. Okay. Now what you have to do? See, between these two, between the symbol of greater value, again the symbol of smaller value is there in middle. Between the symbol of greater value, there is the symbol of smaller value. In middle, what is there? The symbol of smaller value. Then what you have to do? You have to subtract from this or this side. You subtract from left side or right side. You have to subtract from the right side. So plus, put right in bracket because this value will also get added up with this. So plus, so this means this symbol means 10. Value of the symbol is 10 minus 1. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. So 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 plus 9 is 29. So what is the value of this symbol? I have combined these symbols. So what is the value? 29. See 10, 10, 20 and this means 9. So 29. So this was the fourth rule. With this fourth rule, you have to remember three things more. Okay, I have shown you the 4 rules. Now with these 4 rules, you will also remember something. That is, I have shown you the 7 basic symbols. I have also said you about the digits from 0 to 9, and I have shown you the symbols in Roman numerals. Okay, but I didn't show you the symbol for 0. I did not show the symbol for the digit 0. So there is no symbol for digit 0. No symbol for digit 0. No Roman symbol. No Roman symbol for digit 0. Okay. So digit 0, this is digit 0 and there is no Roman symbol for digit 0. Number 2, I have already said in my rule that you cannot repeat the symbol, these symbols you cannot repeat. cannot repeat the symbol. Even you have to remember that you cannot write the symbol of a smaller value before the greater value 2-3 times. You can only write once. Like for 4, what we write like this? We write like this. Okay. So we have written the value smaller symbol 1 only. So we have written the symbol of smaller value once. Have we written like this? 1, 2, 3 like this? No. So we cannot write the value of smaller symbol before the greater symbol 2-3 times. Only once we can do. We can write the symbol of smaller value before the greater value only once. Okay, only once. Now the fourth point is that you can repeat any symbol up to maximum 3 times. Like for 3 we write like this. 1, 2, 3. But for 4 we write like this. This is the symbol for 4. We write like this. Do we write for 4 like this? 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't write like this. We don't write like this. Why? Because we cannot repeat any symbol 4 times, 5 times. We can repeat it maximum 3 times. That is why up to 3 we write 1, 2, 3. We repeat the symbol. But for 4 we don't write 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't repeat the symbol 4 times. So always remember that we can repeat the symbol up to maximum 3 times. Okay. So these were the rules, 4 rules and the 4 points you have to remember while writing the Roman numbers. Okay, now let's start. So now let's start our exercise 1.3. Now let's start our exercise 1.3 and let's see what is the first question of this exercise. Match the Hindu-Arabic numerals with the Roman numerals of the same value. Now see here, this one is in Roman numerals and this side is in Hindu-Arabic numerals. So we have to match this Roman numerals with the same value in Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, now let's see. See here, this means these symbols represent 10. This means 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20. So where is 20? 20 is here. Now let's see this one. This one is 10 plus 10. See, I am writing down 10 plus 10. 20. Now I have said in my rule already that combined one, the fourth rule, that if the symbol of a smaller value is between the symbol of greater value, then the value will get subtracted from the greater value at the right side. So at right side what is there? 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9. Now plus 10 minus 1 is 9. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay. Plus 10 minus 1 is 9. So 20 plus 9 is 29. So this symbol same value in Hindu-Arabic is 29. Okay. Now let's see this one. This one is 10 plus 10. 20 plus 10. 30. And this is, the value of this symbol is 5. So 35. 10, 20, 30 plus 5 is 35. Now see here, this one. Again remember the third rule. In my third rule I have said you that if the symbol of smaller value is written before the symbol of greater value, if the symbol of smaller value is written before the symbol of greater value or at the left side of the greater value, then the value of the numerals will be the difference of the two symbols. The difference of the value of the two symbols. So L means 50 and this means 10. So 50 minus 10 is 40. So wherever you will see XL, XL means 40. XL means 40. Okay, so where is 40? Now let's see and match it. I'm showing this so that you will understand better. Okay, that is why I'm showing and then I'm matching it. Okay. Now let's see the last one. This means 10 plus 10. Now can you see again? The smaller value is between the two symbol of greater value. So the symbol of smaller value will get subtracted from the symbol of greater value at the right side. Okay, plus 5 minus 1. So 10 plus 10 is 20 plus 5 minus 1 is 4. 20 plus 4 is 24. So this symbol's same value in Hindu Arabic is 24. So this was the match the following, and this I have shown you step by step so that you will understand. And then we will match it. Okay. I hope you have understood. Okay. Now let's move to our next question. Now question number 3 is, write the Roman numerals that represent 65 to 75 in ascending order. See here, we have to write in Roman numerals, okay, from 65 to 75, but in ascending order. But can you see it is written from 65 to 75 is already in ascending order and it is going from small to big. That is, we have to write 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Okay, up to this much from 65 till 75 we have to write in Roman numerals in ascending order. So you can see it is already in ascending order and it is from small to big. Okay, now let's write how to write in Roman numerals. Okay, this is 65. How to write 65? L means 50. We will add here 10. It will become 60. And we will write 5. This means 65. This is 65. 50 plus 10 is 60. Plus 5 is 65. Okay. Now let's see the next one. This is 66. How about 66? 50 plus 10 is 60. Okay. 50 plus 10 is 60. And we will add here 6. We know how to write 6. So this is 66. This is also done. Now 67. 67. How to write? 5 plus 1 plus 1. This is 7. So 67. This is also done. Now 68. 50. 68. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is 68. This is also done. Now, how to write 69? 50, 60, and for 9, what you will do? Like this. 10 minus 1 is 9. We write 9 like this. Okay, then this is 69. Then, how to write 70? 50, 60. We will add here one more 10. It will become 70. 50, 60, 70. This one also done. Now to write 71, 50, 60, 71. Okay. Now to write 72, 50, 60, 72. Now to write 73, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3. Now to write 74, 50 plus 10 is 60 plus 10 is 70. Now to write 4, this will be like 4 now. So 74 also done. Now the last one is 75. 50 plus 10 is 60 plus 10 is 70 and this one is 5. So 50, 60, 75. So this one is 50 plus 10, 60 plus 10, 70 plus 5 is 75. So in this way you will write. Okay. So for 60 how you will write? You will write LX. L means 50, X means 10. So 60. Okay. And for 70, 50 plus 10 is 60 plus 10 is 70. Okay. So this we have written these numbers, Hindu Arabic numerals in Roman numerals from ascending order. From 65 to 75. This is in ascending order. Okay. Now let's move to our question number 4. Let's see our question number 4. Write the Roman numerals that represent 185 to 175 in descending order. Now in question number 4, we have to write these numbers in Roman numerals, okay, in descending order. Now let's first write these numbers in descending order. Then we will write in Roman numerals in descending order. Okay, descending order means from big to small. So 185. So before this, what comes? 184, 183, 182, 181, 180, 179, 178, with this much. This, see, I have arranged this from big to small number. From this is in descending order, bigger to smaller. You can see 181, 184, 183, 182, 181, 180, 179, 178, 177, 176, 175. Now let's write in Roman numerals. 185. Now how to write 185? See, 100. C means 100. Now how to write 85? 50, 60. See, 50 plus 10 is 60 plus 10 is 70. Again you will add here. Then it will become 80. 100, 50. This one is 50 plus 10. 60 plus 10, 70 plus 10, 80, and what is that? 5. This has become 100, 50, 60, 70, 85, 185. Now how to write 184? 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, and this is a symbol for 4. So this is 184. This one done. Now 183. 100, 50, 60, 70, 83. Okay. Now 180. Now how to write 182? 100. Okay. Plus 50. 150. This is 60, 70, 82. This is 150, 60 plus 10 is 60 plus 10 70 plus 10 80, and then plus this 2. So we become 182. Now how to write 181? 100 plus 50, 150 plus 10, 160 plus 10, 170 plus 10, 180 plus 1, 181. Now how to do 180? 100, 100 plus 50 is 150 plus 10 is 160 plus 10 is 170 plus 10 is 180. Okay. Now how to write 179? 100 plus 50, 150 plus 10, 60, 160 plus 10, 170, 9. No, and this is 9. So 100, 50, 150 plus 10, 60 plus 10, 70, and this is 9. So 179. Now how to write 178? 100 plus 50, 150 plus 10, 160 plus 10, 178. No, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now how to write 177? Now see here, 100 plus 50, 150 plus 10, 160 plus 10, 170. You have to write 7. No, this is 7. So done. Now how to write 176? 100 plus 50, 150 plus 10, 160 plus 10, 170, and you write 6. Now how to write 175? 100 plus 50, 150 plus 10, 160 plus 10, 170 plus 5 is 175. So we have done question number 4 also. We have written this number first, and we have done in Roman numerals in descending order from bigger to small. Descending order means bigger to small. Now let's see our last question of this exercise. Question number 5. Now let's see our question number 5. The last question of this exercise. Evaluate the following expression and express the result in both the Hindu Arabic and Roman numerals. Now in question number 5, we have to evaluate this, we have to solve this, and we have to write the answer in both Hindu Arabic and Roman numerals. Okay, now let's see how to solve this. You can see here the symbols are combined here, and plus again with this symbol, these two symbols are combined. Now how to write? Now let's see how to solve this. This is 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 8. And this one you have to plus with that. This means 50. This means 10. So 50 plus 10. Now let's add up. 50 plus 10, 60 plus 10, 70 plus 10, 80 plus 8 is 88. Plus 50 plus 10 is 60. So now 88 plus 60 will be, now let's add 148. If we will add this, we will get 100. 148. Now see here how to add. This way we will add. 8 plus 6 is 40. So 148. So we got this in Hindu Arabic numeral. Now we have tried in Roman numeral also this answer. Okay. This is in Hindu Arabic. It will write in Roman numeral. Now in Roman how to write 148? No, C means 100. How to write 40? I said you 40 means XL. 40 means XL. Now 8. 48. So this is in Roman numeral. This is in Hindu Arabic numeral. Hindu Arabic numeral. And this one is in Roman. Okay. Now let's see our next question. Here we have added. Here we will subtract. Here we have added it. Now here we will subtract. Now how to do C? The C means 100 plus 100. X means 10 minus. This is 50. This means 5. So plus 5. Write this in right. Okay. Now 100 plus 100 is 200 plus 10 is 210 minus 50 plus 5 is 55. Now 210 minus 55. Now let's say do the subtraction. From 0 we cannot subtract 5. So 0 will take carry. It will become 10 minus. This will take borrow from 1. 10 minus 5 is 5. It has become 0. It will ask carry. It will become 10 minus 5 is 5. And here what is left? 1. Because it has given carry. So it is 155. It is in Hindu Arabic numeral. Okay. Now we will write in Roman numeral. Okay. I will write 155. That means C means 100, L means 50. This is 5. This one is in Roman numeral. Okay. Let's see two more question of this. Question number 5. Okay. Then we will end up this exercise. Now D means 500 plus C means 100 plus L means 50 plus L means 50. Now 500 plus 100 is 600 plus 50 is 650 plus 50 is 700. How much it is? 700. See here. 500 plus 100 is 600. 600 plus 50 is 650 plus 50 is 700. Now 700 it has become in Hindu Arabic. This is in Hindu Arabic numeral. Hindu Arabic numeral. Now let's write in Roman numeral. 700 means 500, 600, 7. 500 plus C means 100 plus C means 100, 500, 600, 700. So this one is in Roman numeral. Now let's see our last question. Okay, this is M. M means 1000. Again M means 1000 plus C means 100 plus C means 100 plus L means 50 plus 5. Okay, this one I am doing down. Okay, subtract and I am writing this value down. M means 1000 plus C means, write in bracket. C means 100. This means 10 plus 10 plus 10 and 1 plus 1 plus, this time we write 1 plus 1 plus. Okay. Now let's add 1000 plus 1000 is 2000. Okay. Plus 100 plus 100 is 200. Plus 50 plus 5 is 55. Minus. Now see here. 1000 plus 100 is 1000. 100 plus 10, 20, 30 plus 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's add this is 2000, 200, 55. 2000 plus 200 is 2200 plus 55 is 2255. 2250 minus. Now what we will do? This is 1100 plus 30 plus 3 is 33. Now 2255 minus. Now we will add this 1100 plus 33 is 1000. Now let's subtract this. Okay. Now subtract this. Right. Now let's subtract this here. 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is. So what is the answer? 1122. So this one is in Hindu Arabic. Numeral. Now let's write in Roman numeral 1182. 1000 M means 1000, C means 100, 10, 20. See 1100, 10 plus 10, 20, and this is 2. This is in Roman. Okay. So this was all about this exercise 1.3 about Roman numerals. Okay. So with this we have ended our chapter. That was chapter number 1, large numbers. But at last one more exercise is there, revision exercise, that is for you, because in this chapter I have taught you all the types of question, everything. So you will do this revision exercise by yourself. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. So with this we have completed our chapter number 1. So whatever I am doing on the blackboard, you will do this in your copy as classwork, and whatever homeworks I am giving you, do it neatly and properly in your copy, and if you have any doubt, you can ask.